License Activation Manager offers the ability to issue tokens. The token licensing system offers a flexible licensing model for software and web scripts where users enter a token code which is then verified using an API call. Upon successful verification, the user is allowed to access to the software for a predetermined duration or usage limit. This system is suitable for pay-per-use scenarios, short-term projects, or when the number of users fluctuates. The installation of License Activation API is required on your server to automate the process. This video will illustrate the adding of the token identifier in License Activation Manager. Token identifiers are the initial step for generating tokens. Every identifier is unique to the tokens generated for the identifier. To add a token identifier, do the following. Navigate to Tokens and click on the Token Identifier button. Enter the information required. Specify an expiry condition for the identifier. Generate a passkey for the token. Save the token identifier for using to issue tokens. Repeat the process as many times as needed to add token identifiers. To issue tokens, do the following. Navigate to Tokens and click on Issue User Tokens button. Select a token identifier. Enter a unique identifier, this can be a domain address or a computer hardware ID. Select the issue date, this is the starting date for the token to be operational. Note the expiry date has already been calculated based on the token identifier selected. Click on the Save button to generate the token and save it to the database. The token can now be given to clients for usage. All tokens generated will appear in the Tokens View window. Follow the same process to generate more tokens. To disable a token, do the following. Navigate to Tokens, then click on Tokens View button. Select the token you want to disable. Click on the button to disable the token. The status message should appear and the token will be disabled. Repeat the same process to enable the same token. Disable the token to invalidate it on the client side. This system should work providing the License Activation API is installed. Validating tokens is normally done via the License Activation API. This should be installed on your server to automate the process. The purpose of this video is to illustrate the license validation tool available for tokens in License Activation Manager. The tool is only for testing purpose and will only validate the token issue and expiry dates. However, as mentioned earlier, the practical approach requires the installation of the License Activation API on your server to detect the disable status. In this demonstration, we will use a token that has already been generated to illustrate this concept. To validate a token, do the following. Ensure that you have the token validation tool displayed. Select the token identifier, in our case it's 1, then copy the token to the designated area and click on the Validate button. The validation result will appear as shown on the screen. To delete a token, do the following. Navigate to Tokens and click on the View All Tokens button. Select the token you want to delete and click on the Delete button to complete the action. The token will be deleted from the database.